so dark. Open up the window a little bit. I don't know if that makes it worse. I need a lighting person. I don't know how light works. Well, you know what? It's fine. We'll just leave it like this for now. And if it's terrible, I can move. But so I'm just sitting here and hanging out, and it's obviously Saturday. And I was just doing some drawing, and I was watching YouTube just in the background, and I kind of was like, you know what? Maybe I should just go ahead and go live instead. Because and I haven't been live in a while, but I wanted to get on here and see how everyone's doing. Hi, Jill. Thank you. I hope you're having a good day. So, maybe I should turn on more light. Let's see how this feels. Oh, that's probably better. It's all blurry though. Okay, I think that looks better. So my hair is still somewhat green. I'm in the process of getting the green color out of it. And I just kind of realized, you know, I prefer my hair in its natural color. I really wanted to do the green just for fun, but hi Donovan. Well, I'm here now, so yay. You can't miss me while I'm here, right? I'm just trying to get the best setup. And also, I always say that when I'm going to do lives that I'm going to draw and talk at the same time. But it's so hard because that's like, I'm trying to read the comments and also draw. And I'm not as good at multitasking as I thought. Okay, well, that's your opinion. I'd rather, and I disagree. Just because my hair looks darker and my hair, I don't know. That's just rude. Just don't say things like that. I'm a Christian and I really don't appreciate that. I don't. My hair, yes, it looks, I don't know. My hair is naturally light brown, and so I put in this aqua blue dye because I wanted to do aqua blue. And I didn't do it all over my hair, so it kind of got, I don't know. They always make it sound so easy to like dye your hair at home, and then this is the third time I've dyed my hair or done my hair at home, and I've ended up not results. However, this time was not even as bad as it has been in the past. And like literally the color is washing out like pretty quickly. I washed my hair twice so far, and probably it's just taking a little while. I think it's just leaving a little bit of a dark cast on my hair. Either that or I don't know. But I'm just thankful to the Lord because I was really starting to worry about my hair. I was getting all paranoid about it. But it's fine. Thank you. I really like this necklace too. And it's okay. I mean, you know, what you said to me may not have, I'm sure you didn't intend it to be rude, and it probably wouldn't have bothered someone else. It may not have bothered. It's just because, you know. But thanks. Well, I'm glad that you watch my videos, Donovan. And I'm sorry that I don't go live more often. Yeah, sometimes reading text is hard to tell the intentions. Exactly. Part of what I haven't been going live as much is I just haven't felt like I've had a hard time like forming thoughts and forming like words, and like I'll be speaking and then like lose my train of thought, and it's just really like when I'm making a video or something, it's fine because I can like redo it or just make short videos. But when I'm on live, sometimes I'll just have these awkward periods of like not saying anything. I've noticed it sometimes around people too, like in the real world. I don't know what's going on. But anyway, so how is everyone's November going? I can't believe it's already November 7th? November 8th? I don't know. This morning, when I sat down and started drawing, I was like thinking, oh, you just got the first snow in Canada? Oh, you know what? I had a dream last night about snow, and I was looking at we down in Alabama, we get like usually 1 or 2 snows every year, usually in late December or January. Pretty much always in January, sometimes in March, or February, but I was thinking about it. Well, that's awesome. Am I left-handed? No, I am right-handed. It just looks, see this is my right hand. It's just because the camera is backwards. I can use my left hand a little bit, but I don't think I could draw very well with it. But yeah, everything is backwards on the camera. I'm going to take my hair out and see how it looks. Sometimes I like to I have these bows, and I like the way my hair looks up in the bows, but then when I take it down, it kind of like leaves my hair like crimped out and makes it fluff out, at least for a while. I don't really like curl my hair or anything, but I do like to braid my hair or do clips to I like the volume. It looks better. Did you get snow? Yeah. Well, I do get snow here. Just definitely, I'm sure that in the past it snowed in November at one point. Like if it was really, really cold. And wow, I'm just looking out my window right now, but I don't know if I'll have to go closer to the window because it's just a bright spot, but there's a really the fall colors are like really starting to pop off. Like there's this really awesome across the street and all the hey Snowy, hey Shinari, all the trees in my neighborhood. It looks even better in person, but yeah, that is one thing I really love about Alabama. But it just looks, especially that one orange tree over there, it's just so vibrant and inspiring. I've been doing a lot of fall cleaning, I guess you could say. What a lot of people would call spring cleaning. I've been doing a lot of fall cleaning, and my apartment is looking like so sparse, but at the same time, I still feel like I have a lot of junk, and I feel like that's because I never really bought a lot of furniture or a lot of anything that I have. A lot of the stuff has just been given to me, or I found at a thrift store, or literally someone was like throwing away. Just like over time collecting. I mean, I have a lot of my grandparents' old furniture and stuff like that, and I just really haven't spent a ton of money on like decorating or anything, but lately I've been like really wanting to get into that, but I've been having to like go through stuff and like, get rid of a lot of old things because I'm rejecting. Sorry about that. Hold on. Louisiana trees don't look like that. Yeah. No, I understand. I grew up in Florida, and Florida trees never really looked like that either. So that's one thing that I've always loved about living in Alabama. But anyway, I have like a ton of clothes. But the thing is, I don't have a ton of clothes that I wear. A lot of the clothes that I have, and like I even was like going through this like big pile of shoes that I have that's been sitting for I don't know how long. I have a hard time letting go of things. So I have some old shoes that I remember are just like somehow sentimental to me, but I don't wear anymore because they're like, that they're worn out. But I have a hard time getting rid of. Same thing with the clothes. What type of shoes? Really old like sneakers and boots and things like that. Some things that I've had for like a long time. And a lot of the things that I got like for free or from the thrift store, so they're not even that expensive, but same with my clothes. And I have a lot of stuff that my mom has given me too that she was like getting rid of that she didn't want. I just have a thing of like, I just attach sentimental value to things. But I have all this stuff that I'm not using. So my plan is to just do like, I'm just slowly working on gathering things, and I'm just going to do a big like donation haul to my local thrift store. And I'm pretty sure that they even pick up stuff. So I'm just trying to get everything together. That, for books and stuff too. Just because I've been feeling like I want some new things. Like new clothes, maybe. I feel like I wear the same old clothes all the time. But I just have so much stuff. There's no room for new stuff. And I just want to donate it. Yeah, I get it. I think there's a difference between hoarding and like there's sentimental stuff. Like for me, like I just have sentimental, like, for example, like, okay. So I have this little Lego guy here, this penguin. I don't do Legos. I don't love Legos. I don't even like the way this thing looks. Like, I feel like it looks, like tacky, but my brother gave this little Lego penguin to me for Christmas one year. He's really into Legos, and he got Lego sets for everyone in my family. And, I have to say that while Legos would not be like something that I would choose for myself, he definitely made a good choice in the one, like, because it's a penguin and it's cute and it's small. And like the thing is, I just, I ended up building it with a friend one night, and I'm like, oh, I could put it away, but then at the same time, it's really small, so it just makes me think of my brother. There aren't a ton of things that make me think of him, and I'm very sentimental about that. But at the same time, it's like totally not my style. But I would never want to just like get rid of it. Plus, I don't have the box or anything. And then like one time, I love him, like bless his heart, but he's like, I also have like 3 different candles that I've gotten from him. He's like super into candles. So like the thing about my brother is he actually has gotten, he's he's like 23 now, so like over the years he's actually gotten, usually what we do at Christmas is like we will buy presents for people, everyone in the family, and I usually hand make my presents, like just because I'm an artist and I love drawing, and I'm super creative, so I like to hand make stuff. And my siblings, they're just kind of just like, especially my brother, he like buys stuff, actually like good quality stuff. Like he spends a decent amount of money, I think, but he buys stuff that is like he's interested in. Like he's obsessed with candles. He's obsessed with like scents and stuff like that. So I have like 3 candles that he's given me, and I don't use candles in my house. Like I don't light candles because I have cats, and I had a candle one time, and well, one, I'm kind of scared of lighting matches. I have a thing about fire, and like I'm totally fine. Like if I'm in someone's house and they have a candle going, that's great. But me like starting a candle myself, I get freaked out. Then also, my cats are really curious, especially Mushi, and would get close to the flame. So I have like one candle that's like decorative. He always has candles going, and so my family does too. So he bought a bunch of candles and for Christmas, and it's like nice. And then he also has like little. He got for all of us this little like incense thing that you have to like set up, and it's this cute little thing. I feel like it probably costs a decent amount of money. So it's just, I'm like, he buys all this stuff that I've never even used. And I'm like, on the one hand, I'm like, I could donate it. I'm sure he would not care if I donated it. But on the other hand, I'm like, oh, because it reminds me of him. And I have like cards that, like, I was looking through like I have like boxes of like sentimental things. I have cards, and oh hey Adam, I just saw you. Happy Saturday. I'm just talking about like sentimental things that I have that are really like kind of cluttering up my house, but I am having a really hard time getting rid of. I have like letters, like boxes, just piles of like birthday cards, letters, things like that I've gotten over the years. I have from like friends. I mean, like we're talking like 8, 9, 10 years old. And then like my grandparents. I keep all that stuff. I even sometimes keep like boxes that things have come in. I don't know. I'm just like, and my mom is so different. Like sometimes they'll be like going through and cleaning the closet in the house, or the garage, which I mean, I get it. It's different because, they have way more stuff just from years of marriage and having 4 kids, and like they obviously have a lot more stuff they have to get rid of. But sometimes she'll just be going through things and she'll be like, "Do you want this?" And I was like, "Oh, wasn't that so and so's old whatever?" And she's like, "Yeah, they just don't use it anymore, and it'll be like something that I don't really want." But I'm like, "Oh, it's a shame." She's like, "We're just gonna throw it away otherwise." I'm like, "Well, don't throw it away. I'll take it." But so I've ended up with a lot of things that people have thrown away or were going to throw away that I wouldn't necessarily have chosen for myself, but I didn't want it to get thrown away, so I took it. Donovan, I don't understand why you are asking that, but no, nobody here hates you. Not at all. By the way, this is kind of what I'm drawing. I don't know if it's basically, I've just been doing a lot of, I mean, I'm not done with it, but I started writing a book. Thank you. So this is supposed to be I don't know if you know my character Avril. This is supposed to be my character Avril. I also have this other drawing that I did of her. I did that the other day. So Avril and her various outfits and stuff, but she's the character that I have had for a long time, and I actually wrote a book. Well, it's like a movie script in a book form called Avril in La La Land, and it's based off of some TikTok, like a TikTok series that I had, and just this like web character that I created. But so now I'm working on a book called Avril Before La La Land, which is about her before she becomes like, this is her, supposed to be her as like a, I don't know, 17-year-old teenager. She goes through like an emo angsty phase. Avril, is that how you spell it? Yes, exactly. Avril. I have 2 Avril playlists. I have the one that's like the regular, and then I've started recently filming. That's part of why I dyed my hair green, was because of wanting to play Avril. Because initially, when I created the Avril character, I had blue hair. In the very, very first Avril sketch. So this is kind of like, and the high pony pigtails, like out like that, blue, kind of like grunge style. Like that's how Avril is at the very beginning of Avril in La La Land. And so that's how she'll be kind of in this book. But then over the course of the time in Avril in La La Land, her style changes, and as she becomes more and more famous, she starts dressing more elegantly, ditches the unnatural hair color, goes back to her natural hair color, and by the end of the book, she's like totally, or the movie or whatever, she's changed from like dressing all like emo punk rocker to like wearing like floral kimonos and wearing vintage dresses and stuff like that. Sort of like in reference to, I kind of did that with my own personal style. Over time, I used to be really like a not grunge, but like I didn't really care about clothes that much. I wore Converse all the time, and like shorts and jean shorts and like sweatshirts, and I went from that when I was like 18 to like being like 20, the age I'm, well, like my mid-20s, I guess, and even early 20s. In my early 20s, I started getting really into like collecting vintage clothes and dressing a lot more girly and stuff. But and then Yeah. So, in a way, Avril is kind of like a reflection of me, but this is going to be the book. It's going to be about her teenage years and kind of giving an explanation for why Avril is the way she is, and what led up to her deciding to pursue becoming an actress, rather than following a traditional career path, which is also kind of what I did. I mean, like, the more and more I write, the more I'm like, wow, my characters are like literally like me. That was a weird noise. You remember that? No, Avril's not French for April. It's like, and that's actually a joke that comes up in the book one time is, she's at the doctor's office and the nurse calls out the name April, and she like doesn't even, I mean, like, that would be a normal thing. I'd think if my name was Avril and people confused it with April, I would be like, yeah, it's actually Avril. But she like just sits there until the nurse finally figures out it's a V, not a P, and she's like, oh, I meant, oh, it's a V, not a P, Avril. And then she's like, oh my goodness, how can you confuse a V for a P? They're two different letters. Because like for me, like, my name is Sierra, and oftentimes I'll get called Sarah or Soraya. But like if I hear someone say Sarah and like I know they're talking to me, I'm like, yeah, it's actually Sierra. Versus Avril is just like, and my name is Avril, not April. Duh. Jesse, the book is called Avril in La La Land. Let me see if can I add it. I don't know why. There should be a way for. Start a poll. Start a queue. I just want to write a question. Is my name pronounced Sierra? Yes, it is. So, yeah. I'm sorry. I need to take a quick break, and if you guys are still here when I get back, I will keep talking. But I'll be right back. Sorry. Okay, I'm back. I was cold and now I'm getting really hot. Like, that's the thing about Alabama fall. It's like, I can't decide if it's going to be cold or hot. Did you? Well, thank you. Thank you guys for staying. Yeah, I think I'm going to switch locations too. Love the new look. Well, thanks. Thank you. Brush my something. Now, this is a very Avril dress. So, wow, it looks so glitchy. I'm so sorry about that. You like my hair? Thank you, Donovan. Yeah, so it's finally. It basically looks like my regular hair, except just a little bit darker. Dang it, every time I'm like, I'll wake up and I'm on to like my second. I've washed my hair twice since I did it, and I'll be like, oh, my hair looks brown, like it's mostly gone, but then I'll notice in some lights it still looks really green. So it's not super bad. Like, honestly, it kind of looks right now like I just dyed my hair like dark brown in a way. So it's kind of interesting, or like almost black even. That's what it was looking like before. It's almost interesting because, let's see, turn on my favorite lights. It's almost interesting because, like, I never would have ever thought to, like, dyeing my hair like darker is not something I ever would have done. It was always wanted to be lighter, like blonder, or also I think opening up the windows. Ow! I don't know why windows are so difficult to. Blinds are so annoying. But it really. Oh, that worked. Get mushy. The cats appreciate it. Yeah. During the summer, I like keep the blinds closed for the most part, like all day. This is really annoying. Yeah. I don't know why they like this. It's like, come on. There we go. It's at least halfway. Man, I don't know why the video is being so like glitchy, but it's okay. So what was I gonna do? Oh yes, probably something with my hair. Thank you. Topanis. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but thank you for the compliment. Yes, I was just talking. Sorry. And now see, it looks black. I don't know. I will say the main thing that, so when I decided to do my hair, it's not like I was like, ooh, I want to do my hair blue. Like I want to have blue hair necessarily. It was kind of just like, I just want to do something crazy and spontaneous and weird. Are my eyes green? Yes, they're green. In the light, they look like blue-green. It's hard to tell on camera, but that was one thing. Like the hair, like in some lighting, looked super good. Like as you can see, it's sort of like there's still some like green streaks in it, which doesn't even look too bad. Like, I mean, and I think about it, like for me, like as an artist, like when I'm drawing hair, like oftentimes I'll put different color. I won't just color it all like one color. Like if I'm drawing like someone with like brown hair, I'll put like blue undertones in it or green. So it kind of just, I think it's almost like I got my natural light brown hair kind of like toned to like a darker, I don't know what you would call it, chestnut maybe. But I mean, originally the idea was to have it be blue, and it did look really good. Like the color I wanted, I wanted it to be like see this glitter, like this color blue. So I got this aquamarine. Do I have the dye in here? No, I don't have it. I got this like the dye said aquamarine, and I think if my hair had been blonde, it would have turned out more that color, but it turned out more green. So I'm wondering if I had gotten blue, if it would have done more what I wanted, but I don't know. It looks really good. Thank you. Well, Donovan, I'm working on that. I agree with you. I want my brown hair back too. And I am working on that. But yeah, I'm just really glad that it's so like I got super paranoid that my hair was damaged. So I'm kind of like going all out with like, I got like this biotin and collagen conditioner, biotin and collagen, like same thing in shampoo, because biotin is supposed to help your hair grow. And I got this like leave-in conditioner. I had to like the first thing I used, because I looked up when I realized, okay, because like at first I was trying to convince myself, you know, oh, I like this hair color, it's not that bad. And I did take some pictures that I'm like, okay, those look kind of cool, but I just looked at the back, like I got a picture. I was trying to take some pictures and I saw the back of my head and how it was like brown in some areas and green in some areas, and it just looked horrible. And I was like, okay, I gotta get this out. So I looked up how to get semi-permanent color out faster, and they said to use like I don't normally buy this kind. I normally use biotin, but like a deep cleaning, clarifying shampoo, and that helped a lot. And then I just got this like hyaluronic acid moisture conditioner. But and I think that helped. And then the next day I used the biotin and collagen. Like this is what I was using. And then I also use in my hair, I also use This is what I normally use. This like Redken stuff. Redken acidic bonding concentrate. I've been using this like ever since I had my first, well, should I say, second hair debacle back when I was like 23 or just almost 23/23, and my hair was really short. I really don't have many videos of myself with short hair, but if you're really curious, you can scroll way back and there may be a few. I think I took some like videos with my short hair, but it was really damaged and I was trying to keep as much length as possible. So what this does is it like helps to actively repair like split ends and stuff. And so I wanted to keep my hair as long as possible without like, having to go get the split ends cut off. Because that's the other thing that's why you need to go get trims, is because your hair will get split ends. And if you don't cut the split ends off, it can go up your hair. And so I was getting really freaked out because I wasn't looking at my hair and like thinking that I saw like some split ends. But I think the biotin and collagen really helped. And then I also got this like biotin and collagen leave-in treatment. So I've been using all the hair products lately. This is the stuff that I use to dye it. I'll just show you guys. I'll show you the culprit. So as you can see, this is the color that I wanted. Aquamarine. See, I wasn't going for that like green color. And I read it all and like it says, no peroxide, no ammonia, no, like it's supposed to be like really not that bad for your hair. And I also have like, when I was doing it, like I put the dye in here in this little bowl. So now I have like, I obviously put too much in. And it's all dried now. I don't know, like most people would probably throw this away, but I may just use this and like add water to it and use it as like paint. I don't know. Yeah, Jesse, I do normally I do take really good care of my hair, and that's why I think I freaked out so much. Like I've been taking really good care of my hair so let's see, it was 2021, I think. Yeah, it was 2021 when I had to cut it, and it was short. So ever since, like, I think the last time I got it cut was January 2022 or like late December 2021. And it was like really short. It was like this short. And like looking at it, it kind of looks, and I just hate it, and it doesn't even look that bad. Like it looks kind of cute. And my dad was like, oh, that's cute. And I took a few pictures back then when it was this short, and I'm like, oh, it looks cute. But there's just something about the feeling of having super short hair. I just felt like I couldn't stand it. And I'm like, it looks good on other people, and it would be good for like playing a character or something. Like it's cute, but I'm like, at the end of the day, I want my long hair back. So it's been like a really long hair growth journey. Oh yeah. So something I might try, I wasn't sure if I should do this. This is hair coloring conditioner. So like they say, and I don't know what the difference is honestly now between this and this. I feel like this is color depositing, but it's not dye. So like, it says hair, so in retrospect, I kind of wish I had just maybe done color depositing conditioner first, but it takes time. Like you have to do it like over time, and it'll deposit color. And the more you use it, the bluer your hair will get. So I had ordered this back when I was like freaking out, and I was like, oh no, my hair's like not, it's like has 2 different colors in it. So I thought about getting this and putting it back in to like really make it blue or green all over instead of just the way it was, like sort of two-toned. But then I just decided, you know what? Yes, I decided the same thing, Donovan. I decided I missed my brown hair. And I was like, you know what? I'll keep this stuff around, obviously, because I ordered it from Amazon. Like, in retrospect, I would like to return it. I also have this pink hair dye that I need to return to Ulta. Because when I bought it, I bought pink and blue hair dye. And because my original idea, I was like, ooh, I want to do blue and pink. But, and then I couldn't decide if I was just going to do the blue or the pink, try both. And I should have just gotten the blue. But I had been talking to my dad about it, and over standing in line, I just got the blue. And he was like, oh, I thought you were going to get pink too. And then I was like, oh, yeah, maybe I should get it. What do you think? And he's like, oh, I don't know. Bless his heart. Of course he doesn't know. Also, I knew that my mom was also there, and like, she's just funny because like, when I said that I was going to dye my hair, she makes like this face. She's like, oh, really? And I was like, yeah. I mean, I'm 27. She can't like tell me what to do, and I never see, when I showed it to her, she actually responded like a lot more. She was a lot more chill about it than I thought. She was like, oh, that's different. I was expecting her to completely hate it. She probably low-key did hate it, and she just didn't say anything. And the thing is, if I ever, I don't want to admit to her that I made a mistake, because I've done this in the past, and I've attempted to dye my own hair and or bleach it myself, and she'd be like, I would have told you not to. I would have told you it. I'm like, why didn't you tell me not to? Because I just wanted you to make your own decisions. So I'm not trying to imitate my mom or anything. It's just like, that's what she did. Like the past times when I've done in my hair, and I like get this idea in my head that I'm going to do it myself and it's going to look great. And then after the fact, it turns out horrible. And my mom's like, I knew it was going to turn out horrible. I'm like, oh, why didn't you tell me? She's like, I wanted to let you make your own decision. Because like when I was 15, I decided I wanted, I wish I had coffee, but this is just a little bit. I'll just heat this up. That's fine. When I was 15, I decided I wanted highlights because my mom, so her hair color is like naturally about the same color as mine, but I grew up, get my mom to help so it turns out better. She's like scared of doing hair dye, and I would not have, like, part of the fun of it was doing it myself. Like, if I had really been serious about wanting blue hair, I would have gone to the salon. If I ever were to do blonde again, I would obviously go to the salon. What I didn't realize when I was 15, so my mom would always, I grew up around her. I never knew my mom with brown hair. She'd always have some type of blonde hair. Blonde, in various levels of blonde hair. Because she just went and it was just like a regular thing. She just went and got her hair done, and one day I was like, maybe I would like to get some highlights. And so she took me with her and to the salon, and the lady like put a few blonde highlights in my hair. My hair was like about the same length it is now, and I loved it, and I wanted more. But of course, highlights are kind of expensive, and like back then at the time, we didn't have a ton of money. And so I was like, oh, I want to do more, but I'll get a box hair dye and do it myself so we don't have to go to the salon again. And that was the mistake. And in retrospect, I do think that if I'd really wanted it, my mom would have taken me back to get more. And I wish that I had. But it was a learning experience for real. Yeah, I don't know why I just sometimes randomly get, I think it was less about, back then I really did want blonde hair. And then so eventually, Donovan, you keep saying that, and I am telling you, I'm trying to get my hair back. I can't magically make it all come back. And also, like, it's brown right now. It's just like a darker brown. So, like, you have to remember, I'm not Brad Mondo, and like, I could, of course, go to a salon and get corrective color, but that would mean admitting that I made a mistake. And that would also defeat the purpose of it being a $20 hair experiment. Because I knew when I was going into it, I was like, I may not love it, but it's semi-permanent, and it's $20. $20 turning it into like $200 just to get my hair back immediately after. Like, I'm fine. I'll wait a couple more weeks. It'll be out by Christmas for sure. Definitely before. It coming out this much in 2 washes. Yeah, I barely even had the green hair for a while. And so I don't know if I'm still gonna do this, but when I did it, I have a friend who's a photographer, and in the past I've done photo shoots with him, and I've come up with like the creative design like that I've had for it, and where we like he's taken some pictures of me for free, and I've modeled for him for free, basically like portfolio building for both of us. Which is fun. So I've done like a few professional photo shoots, and one time I had this idea to do like a mermaid photo shoot, and so we did that, like mermaid in bathtub. So I have those pictures, and it turned out really good. And like the lighting he used made my hair, it was just my regular brown hair. It made my hair look sort of reddish, and it was kind of meant to be like Little Mermaid, but vibes. But it was just my brown hair. And then, so when I did the blue hair, I had this idea. I was like, oh, maybe, because I always had in the back of my head, we had talked about possibly doing another mermaid photo shoot at one point, and just like trying to do something different, go maybe do an outdoor location, or do something different with the costume, whatever. And so I was like, hey, guess what? put blue. I have blue hair now, so we should do a. What do you think about doing a mermaid photo shoot? And he was like, oh yeah, I've actually been working on like designing like realistic looking like scales. I don't know what he was wanting to do like 3D printed, like make it look like, so he's working on that right now, like making these like glittery like scales to build kind of like a mermaid top kind of thing. And I was like, hey, my hair, if we're gonna do this, the color is washing out, so if we still end up doing it, I probably will. I initially said that I would re-dye it before. I probably won't want to do that, so it'll just have to be my brown hair. But I might do like one day color spray. That was another thing I saw at the store. So I don't do cosplay photo shoots. It would be like it's not cosplay. It's like I come up with the concept. It's like original concept. So like the mermaid photo shoot was not like based off of any mermaid. It was like and then the other one was a long time ago I'd seen like a drawing, a picture of, we did like a milk bath photo shoot, which is basically you fill up the bath with like water and then put some milk in it to make it kind of opaque and put like a lot of flowers in it. And I had drawn this picture of a girl like in a bathtub with flowers like years ago, and I was like, I want to do something like that. So we actually did that. Those are like, that's probably my favorite photo shoot I've ever done, is like that one. And I wore like a dress, and like a white dress in the bathroom. I'm just chilling here with all these roses and stuff. Post shot edit. Yeah, for sure. And yeah, so basically it was my own design, and it was kind of cool because I was able to like take this drawing that I'd done and turn it and like model it in real life. And then with the mermaid one, like I'm always drawing mermaids and stuff like that, so I was able to like be a mermaid in real life. The other two were, one was like this concept I had of doing like a runaway bride photo shoot. So I got a wedding dress at the thrift store for like $15. That is definitely not what I would wear like to my own wedding, but it was like an actual wedding dress for like $15. And then we went to this really cool like mountain forest area and took pictures outside. And it was like this whole runaway bride concept. So that was my idea too. Like that's like something I would draw. Anyway, so I'll definitely let you guys know if I end up doing that. I thought it would be kind of fun to do like a behind the scenes, like the photo shoot video. I just don't know how we would do that because he would be taking the pictures, so someone else would have to film it. Anyway, but all that to say, and yeah, he definitely edited the pictures afterwards, like with some of them they'd be in front of a church. Oh yeah, so that would be, so then I also have like a wedding dress that I got at the thrift store that it would be, is like a vintage wedding dress, and it actually is a dress that I would maybe wear. And I've taken some pictures with that, but not like with his camera, just with my own camera. And that would be fun to do like a professional photo shoot with that. But the dress needs to be fixed. In front of a church, yeah. like the thing is, it has to have like a creative concept behind it. So that's why, the runaway bride thing was like, the idea is like, she ran away from the wedding and she never showed up and ran out to the forest instead, something like that. So like, being in front of a church would kind of defeat the whole purpose. Thanks for going live. Gotta run. See you next time. Well, thank you for joining. I appreciate that. I'll see you next time too. Voice is starting to get a little bit rusty. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna end the live yet. I just I need to finish this really quick. But so yeah. What was I gonna say? Anyway, right. So April for La La Land, that's what I'm working on right now. I actually wrote like a good bit of it yesterday. I was wanting to write more today. I probably will. Usually I like to write on my phone when I'm at the gym. Cause like I don't like to sit down. Like I tried to like sit down at the laptop and like write, but I'm like, this is too boring. So I would go to the gym, but it closes at 6 on Saturday, and I ended up waking up really, really late. And it's already, I think it must be like 5, I don't know, maybe earlier because it gets dark so early, but it's probably good to not go to the gym every day. Yeah. There's such a magical Mormon church. It looks like a castle in San Diego. Ooh, really? There are some really cool churches out there with some amazing. There's a really cool Baptist church that I lived nearby, and I lived in Tuscaloosa. It was just super, like, I don't know. It was almost like, it seemed like it was like a Spanish style church, but it was really big and ornate like that. Yeah, I love old churches like that. And yes, gotta keep the blood pumping for sure. But I may go for a walk. I don't know. I try not to exercise every single day though, because I don't want to get addicted to exercise again. Because I did used to be addicted to exercise. Oh, hey, Snowy. Can you go see? There he is. Sorry. I wish I could do like a YouTube live while I was out walking, but it wouldn't work because I have to be on the Wi-Fi. Yes, he is cute. His name is Snowy. Oh yeah, here's like all the shoes that I'm trying to sort through. What was I gonna do? Check the time. Oh my gosh, it's only 4:44. 4:45. That's crazy. Let's go outside for a second. See how it feels. Give a black cat new magic. Oh, that's nice. have like this little porch garden. Oops, hope that I didn't show my apartment number. I'm so bad about that. I was trying not to. I don't think it's on. Anyway, I have these mums. I have this little broccoli plant, which I think I need to. I don't know why it's turning yellow, but like when I bought this, it was like really small and it's been growing a lot. And I also have this little strawberry plant that's like actually doing really well. Look at that. I didn't know that strawberries were like a fall thing, but there's like literally a bud on there. I don't know. Now I wish I'd gotten 2 of the strawberry plants. I also have this cucumber plant, and it was doing really well, but it died really sadly. And I have these peppers, and I initially was wanting to get like a green bell pepper plant, but then I saw these ornamental peppers on clearance, and I was like, oh, okay, I'll get them, because it was like the plant was like way bigger for a lot cheaper, and it looked really pretty and had tons of peppers on it. Well, then I find out that I looked up, can you eat ornamental peppers? And it said yes, they just tend to be spicy. And I was like, okay, but then I also looked up, can you eat the leaves, just to make sure. Turns out the leaves are toxic. So like you can eat the pepper itself, but the leaves are toxic. So I freaked out because I had picked, oh, there's Mooshy Scratch. I had picked some peppers along with some of the leaves and some of my like rosemary and basil, and I was going to use it as like seasoning. Because I was like, oh, why not throw the leaves in? And I was like, oh, I almost ate toxic pepper leaves. Anyway, and then I was like, oh man. So I was freaked out, and I didn't want to even eat the peppers because I was like, well, they got the leaves touched them. And I was like, I should have left them on the plant. But then I finally dumped out all the leaves, and I tried one. And it was the spiciest pepper. It was so spicy. Maybe it wouldn't have been so bad if without the seeds, but like they're so tiny, I was just like, anyway, silly me. Anyway, so in retrospect, also they seem to be like dying. Maybe that's like some of them are just like drying out like on the plant, which looks kind of cool. Anyway, but because like look at that, it's like a dried little thing that you get at the store. My mom really likes this plant, and I was like, I could give it to her, but they have 2 dogs and an alligator cat. And you know, cats would probably eat the leaves. Well, I'm trying to decide what to do. So, I can't believe how it feels so late. But it's, oh, thank you, Bob. I appreciate that. Well, I think I'm going to go ahead and go, and I might try to hit the gym before it closes. Just because it's like, I don't know, it's like a habit at this point. But thank you guys for hanging out with me on my live, and I will keep you updated on my hair progress, and I'll talk to you guys later, as I will say. Bye.